You guys keep coming in. Interesting. My Taurus is not in the house tonight. Am I gonna have to skip you guys and do Aries and then come back and do Taurus? Usually Taurus don't take this long to come in. Ooh. We have to skip. Hi Taurus. You guys almost got skipped. I was gonna really skip you guys and then do Aries if you guys are taking too long. But hi Taurus. How you guys feeling? Sun is in your sign. There's always going to be two groups of each sign. The one who's doing the dirt and the one who's receiving it. Who do I have some choice words for the ones who are doing the dirt, Taurus? And the ones who are receiving it, we got a lot to talk about. Now, this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If you guys don't know your Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, I have a link down below where you guys can calculate that so you guys can watch other reads if this doesn't resonate. I was thinking about something funny that I heard. It's another reader that I watched. His name is The Soulmate Experience. And he's so raw. I guess because he's a Virgo with, I think, Aries rising or something like that. And he's hilarious to me. Because he was like, look, not all these reasons are going to resonate for everybody. Sometimes it doesn't resonate. Like, and then he was like, so don't come with don't come with my comments with that bullshit. Cause I don't got time for it. I was so weak. Cause I feel the same way. If it doesn't resonate, if it doesn't apply, don't come in my comments with that bullshit. Don't come in my comment with that bullshit. Like, it don't resonate, it doesn't resonate. If the other person's doing it and you're not doing it, so apply the sugar and fit shit. Damn. There's some Tauruses out there that are actually doing that same bullshit that you're saying that you're not doing. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate. Maybe I'm not the reader for you. That you're not the Capricorn I'm chucking in this category. Maybe your Sun or Moon or Rising isn't resonating this month. Get the fuck over it. But anyway. Right? Anyway. I'm just shuffling your cards because I really have to shuffle really hard for you guys' cards because I did Cancer's reading them. Boy. I want to make sure the energy is not mixed up, that you guys' right cards come out. Which they always do, but you know. Taurus. Which Taurus I'm going to start with? The Taurus who are on the good end of the spectrum. You guys are impatiently waiting for the one to come in. And for some of my Taurus who are on the bad end of the spectrum, you guys are overlooking the one if you know the one. I feel like some of you guys think someone's the one, but they're really not. I feel like you wind up hurting the person who could be the one in the process that you may have to apologize for later. Or some of my Taurus may be deciding to choose the right person. But some of my Taurus, some of you guys are choosing to move forward with a soulmate and actually overlooked your life partner. Yeah. Or your twin flame, but we'll talk about it. So, what's going on for Cancer Sun? Cancer. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Cancer. And you're two minds about them or they're two minds about you. There's some of you... This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. What's going on for Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising for me? Okay. Yeah, some of you guys are dealing with a Cancer. Or somehow a Cancer is involved in the situation. Go watch this Cancer video because this was their first card also. And I shuffle the shit out of these cards. Go watch Cancer's video. Some of you guys are dealing with a Gemini. Go watch Gemini's video. I don't know why. Yeah, go watch Gemini's video. I'm starting to feel like the same theme is coming up here. Go watch Gemini's video. Also, go watch Scorpio's video as well. Not saying you have to. Shit, watch all the videos. There's a message in there for everybody. Shit. Yeah, definitely go watch Cancer's video. Ooh. Another card came out from the Cancer reading, but this time it's in reverse. Go watch the Cancer. You guys need to go watch the Cancer video when this is over. If you're dealing with a Cancer. Or somehow the Cancer is involved in the situation. But someone is no longer waiting. And for some of my Taurus, it's this fire sign. This could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This person may no longer be waiting on you or you them. Someone's no longer seeing what can possibly grow from this situation, so they're deciding to leave it behind. Because maybe you guys are tired of being overlooked, or they're tired of being overlooked. Ooh, yeah, go watch the Cancer. Ah. Okay, tell me more. Taurus. Some are Taurus who are patiently waiting. You guys are starting to lose hope. Yes, go watch the Cancer reading. All these fucking fire signs, water signs. Go watch the Cancer reading. Not right now, but the same two energies are here. From the Cancer, 3 cards from the Cancer reading are in your spread. Give me one more card, please. Too many. But someone is just like, I don't have the patience. And then some of my Taurus are single and they're tired of dealing with other people's bullshit. I feel like someone, you won't meet your other half until you become the person that you're meant to be. Because the person you guys are trying to be is not allowing anything to manifest. Because the person you're trying to be will be able to recognize who is for you. And it's so funny, whenever, depending on the surrounding cards, I can look at the King of Wands as good or bad. Now, when the Queen of Wands is here, these are my most highly spiritual kings and queens. Not intuitive, spiritual. Big difference. That I usually tell my women, this is the energy you're supposed to become. And I usually tell my men, this is the energy you're supposed to become. When you're in your highest vibration, your energy speaks for you. And I feel like right now, some of you guys, if you're single, you're trying too much to be this person. Holding in their feelings. Trying to love in a very codependent way. Or some of you guys are emotionally manipulative. It's going to vary. Some of you guys are looking for love, to be loved, to be in love with the idea of love. And I think some of you guys are overlooking this fire sign. Sun, Moon, or Rising. A lot of my Taurus, I'm feeling more Sagittarius, but it can also be a Leo or Aries. You guys may not be able to recognize her. You see the way they're looking at each other? A lot of the kings and queens don't look at each other, but these two do. And I never noticed that until today. A lot of the kings and queens in this deck, these are the only two that look at each other. Because they're now seeing, they're mirroring one another. They look inside of each other. They see each other. They recognize each other. That's why they can look in each other's direction. But the way that it came up in my spread was like this. She's looking this way. He's looking that way. I feel like if this is a runner-chaser thing, I feel like the divine feminine, whether this is man or woman, because sometimes some men can be divine feminine. And this doesn't have anything to do with transgender, but one person is, and I feel like the divine feminine is the chaser and the divine masculine is the runner. Because the way that it's showing up to me is the complete opposite for you guys. But anyway. So the way I look at it, He's going this way. She's going, yeah. And I'm starting to feel like my divine feminine now. Maybe deciding to walk away. Now, let's get one more card. I didn't even get my last card out, and I'm out here freaking too busy talking to you guys. I didn't get my last card out. Someone is afraid. I'm gonna get cozy with you guys because we got a lot to talk about. Okay, these two cards have to fall out. Alright, you guys' cards are ready. So we have the King of Wands. Three of Wands in reverse. The Six of Swords. The Queen of Wands. The King of Cups. The Nine of Wands. A lot of fire-based energy here. The Death card. And the last two cards that came out together was the Ace of Wands and the Devil card. Chariot in reverse. Three of Cups. Now for some of my Taurus could be the one throwing a third party. Where you're choosing between a fire sign and a water sign or two fire signs. This is going to vary. And it doesn't have to be direct fire signs or water signs, just the embodiment of these two energies. You know. With the Chariot in reverse, with the Three of Cups sitting underneath, someone is deciding to not move forward on anything because they're too caught up in a third party. If my Taurus are throwing a third party situation, some of you guys do not want to move forward or nothing's progressing because you're trying to upkeep a third party situation. Trying to keep both people because maybe you don't know who to choose. You don't know which bridge to burn because maybe you care about both these people very much. Now, if my Taurus, I keep wanting to say fucking Cancer. Some of you guys may be dealing with a Cancer. For others of my Taurus, someone may be trying to decide between you and the person. And altogether, some of my Taurus could have walked away from someone who couldn't let go of a water sign. Or some of my Taurus couldn't let go of a water sign and someone walked away. The fire sign may have walked away from you. Because I feel like for some of you guys, you're not recognizing this fire sign for who they are. Because you haven't come into your own yet. But some of you guys, this person can't recognize you. It's going to work either way. Shit. I kind of hate keep going back and forth between the two. With the Nine of Wands, some of my Taurus are patiently waiting for the one. And some of my Taurus are actually going off and now looking for something more passionate, but they may run into more troubles if they just need to remain patient and focus on themselves. Because I feel like because sitting under this Queen of Wands, I feel like some of my Cancers are running into the same problem, looking for some action, meaning like, damn, nothing's moving, nothing's progression. And this could work for the good or the bad Taurus right now. Some of you guys are just deciding to walk away from something or deciding to leave something behind, looking for more passion or looking for something, and you're going to run right into a problem. Now, for some of my Taurus, this fire sign may be walking away from you and you're still running into some issues, or the fire sign is, either way. But I feel like with this Chariot in reverse, some of you guys don't have control of the situation anymore. You can't control your situations anymore. You can't control how these divine partnerships play out. Some of you guys may be getting very frustrated and are lashing out or trying to force or rush things or go after something instantly gratifying, and you may run into a problem. My throat is starting to tickle a little bit. As I said that, maybe some of you guys maybe have a hard time telling someone how you feel. Maybe you feel like they don't care. Maybe you feel like, or maybe towards someone maybe be afraid to tell you or you them that I love you, but There's this thing over here that I really want, and you're in the way. Or someone, you can feel like about this about someone, so that could also be a thing. Or some of you guys, someone has a hard time telling you how they feel, or you them, out of fear that it won't work out, that maybe it will tarnish anything that you guys may have going on currently by telling them the truth. Are you guys following me? This is hard trying to reference so many different Taurus, and then for the people cross watching for Taurus, because I noticed that I'll be having to say certain things for the cross watchers, because sometimes it'll be the cross watchers that this stuff will apply for. Let's put some clarifications, huh? The Death card is saying that in order to move forward, there needs to be a transformation, and there may be endings, you know, trying to live it up, maybe some of my Taurus may be afraid to settle down, or maybe Taurus is maybe someone that you're dealing with, and they may be hard to shackle down, or maybe because they have a history of being hard to shackle down, you may not want to offer to them because you don't know how solid they'll be in your life. That's also a thing. Maybe Taurus, someone that you're dealing with very in and out of your life, so you may be afraid to offer anything to them. Reveal yourselves. Anyway, let's get some clarifications. There's a lot going on. Some of my Taurus have third-party situations going on that they may be overlooking the person for them for someone else, and they run into problems. Some of my Taurus needs to transform so they can when they do meet the one, if they met them already, they can recognize them. For some of my Taurus, you may be dealing with someone who has someone else, or some of my Taurus maybe wanted to offer to someone, but you're a little unsure about them, or them you, and they need to be speaking up, or someone may be trying to dart off in a whole different direction because they're tired of the same old, and then run into some issues. Some of my Taurus, the ones who can't settle down, the reason why things aren't progressing for you because they want you to stand still and recognize what's in front of you, and not from that fixed way, the earthly bound way of thinking. They want you to see in the soul of that person, and not physically what's going on, not physically what you can pry out. Because I feel like some of you guys, the person that you guys are dealing with, they're hard to read. You may be reading physical things about them, but their soul is hard to read. Anyway, let's put some clarifications. For those people who were in my Gemini video last month who had a problem with me putting on lip gloss for 10 seconds, kiss my ass. See this? Kiss it. Worry about the 10 seconds I put on lip gloss out of a 40 fucking minute video and I'm full of myself. Kiss my ass. Anyway. Anyway, I know you say sometimes I don't like to joke in a Taurus video because sometimes you guys be mad serious and shit. Alright, let's put some clarifications. Let's put some clarifications on this King of Wands. King of Pentacles came out. I can't escape the inside joke. I can't. Now, for some of my Taurus, the person that you may not be recognizing. Some of you guys, this person may have been involved with somebody else for a while. Now that situation has ended. But some of you guys still are not recognizing this person. I can't escape the inside joke, huh? Right? It's not even an inside joke anymore. It's just becoming a little obnoxious. It's like 4 or 5. It's like, I think it came out in every fucking reading besides, I think, Leo. I think it came out in Leo too. Which one is this now? The 7th or 8th or 9th already? Like, I think this is the 8th or 9th. I think this is the 9th reading already. It's getting a little old for this person to come out in every single one. Tell me what this King of Wands. Like, what did Taurus... Now, for some of you guys, this fire sign may be waiting on you, or you them, or some of you guys may be waiting on money or finances to get better, or some of you guys may need to transform that you can actually decide to, or some of my Tauruses may be waiting to be financially stable to may now recognize this energy or may offer to this energy, or some of you guys, it could be the other way around. Or some of my Tauruses feel like if they have the finance together, that they can, then look at love. Thank you. Let's look at this Queen of Wands. I want to clarify the characters first. Some of you guys may be finding out this fire sign is pregnant. Ooh, that flew right out of my mouth. Or some of you guys, you are wishing and hoping for this person. This person may be hoping and wishing for you, but you may have troubles getting there along the way. Or this person may be waiting on you, but it's been difficult. Like I said. Or for some of you guys, this Queen of Wands, and it doesn't have to be an actual fire sign. It could just be how this woman is or this man is. It doesn't have to be an actual fire sign. It could just be a very spiritual woman, a very loving, confident, energetic, very it could also be just spiritual, a very radiant energy. It doesn't have to be an actual fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius doesn't have to be an actual fire sign. Because I know some people take these signs just so fucking literal. Because I don't always read the cards with the sign association when it comes to court cards. How that person's behaving is how they're coming up. So how they're coming up and how they're behaving may change from month to month. Some of you guys, this Queen of Wands may be wishing for a new beginning with you or you them, but they have gotten so many knives in their back, maybe from you or just in general, that they may want to do this without you. Because maybe Taurus, they're not recognizing you, them. It's going to vary, apply shoe where it fits. I'm tired of explaining myself. Let's talk about this King of Cups. Now, some of you guys may be still attached to a water sign. King of Cups came out with the King of Cups. Some of you guys may be confused about a water sign. This may have the actual water sign, but someone who's very emotional or hides their emotions, or someone who's very... It's like you can feel their emotions. You don't have to guess. Unless they're hiding their emotions, and that's different. But for some of you guys, you still may be confused about this water sign. Or maybe this person is still dealing with a water sign and they're confused about them. It's gonna vary. King of Cups. I'm gonna have to explain all of these different situations at one time. Queen of Wands. Now, the person, you guys, the same Queen of Wands could have been dealing with a water sign. This doesn't have to be a female. It could be male or female. Could have been dealing with this energy. It's so funny because it's like he's here too. So. Seven of Cups, confusion, then the Queen of Cups sitting right here. Okay, let's break this down because there's a lot going on. All right, the first scenario. I feel like all this ties in together. For the first scenario, some of you guys could be just looking at a Queen of Wands or an actual fire sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or just a very vivacious or very spiritual woman. You just feel her energy. You can't really read her emotions, but you feel her energy. Or his energy. Some of you guys may be waiting on this person may be waiting on you, but I feel like you cannot recognize them until you come into your true nature. Some of you guys may feel like you want to offer to this person or them you, but you don't have enough finances to do it. Maybe you don't feel stable enough. Maybe you're waiting for the right time. Maybe you're waiting to see something. Maybe you feel like there may not be any hope in this situation, but somebody may be walking away or moving on. For others of you, you may be waiting on this Queen of Wands, but they're still caught up with a King of Cups, or it doesn't have to be an actual water sign. It could be someone that they're emotionally tied to, that you know, they still have emotional ties with or karmic debt with. And some of you guys may be deciding to leave this person behind because they may not be leaving this King of Cups. Some of you guys may be just waiting for this person to leave this King of Cups, and you know, or this person left this King of Cups for you and you have them waiting. It's gonna, or vice versa. Just apply your fits. Then for others of you, this is complicated. Some of you guys may be so attached to a water sign, similar rising, or just someone who you're emotionally tied to that you may be still holding on to, and you have this person waiting. You have the Queen of Wands waiting, or the King of Wands, whatever. You have them waiting. But I feel like this King of Cups energy is going to transform you to now recognize the person you're really supposed to be with and not this water sign. It's going to vary. Are you guys following me? Did any of those resonate with you? And some of you guys are deciding, and then if you guys are shit, regular, just single, some of you guys are running into a problem. Some of you guys are so hasty into finding something solidified that you're running into problems. You're finding people who are shady or still tied to other people, and they have a lot of options and things of that nature. Or they still have people that they're emotionally tied to, and some of you guys are getting frustrated and you're giving up hope, and I feel like some of you guys are feeling like you're losing control of these situations. Like you don't have any control over how it goes. So, let's clarify the Death card. I know that was a lot, but there's a lot of characters here. There's a lot of factors, a lot of people having karmic debt with other people. Some people may be overlooking the person they're supposed to be with because they're so focused on some old shit that they had going on, or someone that seems more appealing to them or easy to get along with or to deal with, and then realizing that this person's not for them, and they're overlooking the person that's for them because they're not where they need to be vibrationally. Alright, tell me more, if that's even a word. Tell me more about the Death card. Like I said, it doesn't have to be actual fire signs, earth signs. It could be air, water, all the signs. Just apply the caricature where it fits. Yeah, I know I have a tongue ring. It makes it difficult. Tell me more about this Death card. Some of you guys, I feel like the energy, some of these energies that you're meeting are to transform you, and it's not meant to last a lifetime. But some of you guys are pushing off the people that you're meant to last a lifetime with right now for people, or someone could be doing this to you, so that these people that are pushing off the life partner or the twin flame for karmic soulmates and soulmates, they have to go there. They have to. These people are meant to grow them, whether it's to hurt them so they can grow up and realize what they were overlooking or what they really need, or it's to teach them how to soften up or to love in the correct way. And this could work either way. Whoever's dealing with cancer, or how do I keep fucking saying cancer? Some of my Taurus are obsessing over a cancer-like energy, or somebody that's very, and I feel like that's why this Chariot is in reverse. It may not be moving forward, and it doesn't have to be an actual cancer, but it could be someone who embodies that cancer-like energy, very warm, loving, and nurturing. It's like someone's obsessing over that energy. It's every time I want to say Taurus, I keep saying Cancer. The Death card. And it's not because I just did Cancer's reading, because I usually don't have that problem every month when I do readings back to back. You know, I keep wanting to say Cancer. Some of you guys are refusing to allow the wheels to turn, allow things to die that needs to be dead. This could be someone that you're dealing with, or someone, or you. There may be a situation from the past, and it could be with this King of Cups, that someone's refusing to let die, or a soulmate situation they're refusing to let die, or someone from their past or your past. Someone's refusing this thing to let die so something new can be worked on or built, or something like a life partnership, something more long-standing that needs to be worked on. Someone's refusing to end it. And I feel like that's why the wheel isn't turning for them, or things are not really progressing. Some of you guys are just refusing to change how you build relationships, how you, what to value, who to value. Are some of my Taurus still looking for superficial reasons to love somebody? Maybe you guys aren't finding the one because you're standard for a person. I think some of you guys, if you have Gemini placements, go watch Gemini videos. Some of you guys are still looking at what someone could physically match you with. But for some reason, nobody ever stands up. So you guys want your partners to look a certain way and have a certain amount of money and do this and do that. You guys, like, what are you really looking for? I think some of you guys are just remaining single or not finding the one because maybe what you're asking of these people are not things that matter. Not saying money doesn't matter. Not saying being stable doesn't matter. Not saying a partner doesn't look good doesn't matter. It's just that at the end of the day, these physical things, when you left the ethers before you came into your body, half this shit Taurus is worrying about doesn't matter. And some of my Tauruses are having financial issues, but that is a whole nother, I don't do money and really career readings. It's not really my thing. I'll talk about it in a personal if they want to talk about that, but that's not something I talk about on my channel. Or Tauruses be maybe the people that you're dealing with. But a lot of, for me, some of this is coming from Taurus. What you guys are looking for, I feel like someone's not ever meeting your, like they don't ever have enough. Because you're not building these situations off of substance. Some of you guys are building off of physical things, like sex or money or marriage or dealing with something of convenience. What does your heart need and what does it want? Taurus, physical things are not gonna, and it's not more physical things. Some of you guys just want stability, but it's just like, I feel like the stability that you'll be able to get, you're looking for in the wrong areas. You can't build a man. You can't build a woman. I know what it's like to be dissected by a Taurus energy. Never. And a lot of times you make these people feel like they're... And this could be people who are dealing with Taurus who are doing this to them. So it's not going to just be Taurus. You make people feel like they're not enough. That what they have on the inside is pointless. And that's why I said if you guys are dealing with a Cancer or you have Gemini placements or Cancer placements or shit, Sagittarius, Aries, all of them are here. What these people have to offer is way more than that, this physical crap, these mundane things. Some of these people can teach you what's more to life than this fixed ideal of what a partner should be. These people could teach you things that most human beings can't even fathom. These people could probably teach you what the meaning of life is and what your purpose is, what to love it, what love really means. But some of you guys choose your partner based off how they look on your arm or how they look on paper, what other people think, because you want to show these people off like trophies. Like I said, this could be the people that are dealing with Taurus. Maybe they're feeling, they're being like this. This is not fair. I can't choose the vessel that I was born in. We, as human beings, cannot choose the vessels that we are born in. I get it. Yeah, you're attracted to who you're attracted to. I get it. But when you start to really understand your soul, what people look like doesn't even matter anymore. I know for me, the universe likes to send me short guys. I stopped caring. They do. They like to send me short guys. Every now and then they send me some send me short guys. Like, you know, like my height and shit. At some point, I was always upset at it, and I was like, fuck it. I just gotta deal with it, because I'm a tall one, whatever. Fuck it. I had to accept it. But people are, okay, this person has this, that, and the third. They look good. They drive. They do this. They do that. This is it. And then we get in a partnership. It's like, they look good on paper. How come the feelings aren't there? Because you're trying to build these friendships and these relationships off of what looks good on paper and not what these people have to really offer or teach you or to learn. People are not there for convenience or for a trophy. And the reason why I'm talking to you like this, and this doesn't have to be Taurus, this could be the person Taurus is dealing with, and maybe Taurus may be feeling how I'm feeling right now. Constantly being overlooked because I don't have what you want on paper. I don't look good on paper. Or Taurus may feel like they don't look good on paper and people constantly overlooking them. Is that fair? We're good people. I'm a good person. You know? Why? And I think you guys look at it because you want stability and that's comforting to you. Okay. I guess you guys don't want to ever feel like, I'm still trying to understand Taurus's energy sometimes. And I've grew up with it my whole life. But it's weird. For a sign, you would think Virgos look for perfection. But Taurus? We may have to redefine these signs. You guys look for earthly perfection. Sorry. You can't build a partner. People are going to have flaws. People are going to, like I said, this is going to work either way. Whether someone's dealing with Taurus or doing this to them, or you're doing it to somebody, whatever. Taurus, I'm just telling you, maybe you should give people a chance. I'm not saying to completely open up your heart, but just really see people who are very, and especially sometimes you guys would turn away people who are very genuine people. Just because they don't look good on paper to you or look good on your arm or whatever the case may be. And understand maybe some of the bad karma that's coming around or things aren't progressing is because you may not have understood what you've done to these people while doing this. Not saying you guys are bad people. Because I know all of my Taurus are not bad people, but the ones who really try to really judge people on but you don't understand what happens to that person inside when they feel like they're being judged physically, and not just about their looks, but you don't think it's that bad because you're a Taurus. Being on the receiving end, trust me, it doesn't feel good. You know, trust me, be on the receiving end. It's not fun. Like I said, this works both ways. But Taurus, this is not fun at all to be on the receiving end. What happens to these people's spirits when you tell them the things that they have or the way that they look or they don't look good on paper? because they don't meet your earthly criteria of what a perfect partner should be. Maybe because this person doesn't make the ideal wife or husband, but they may be the most bomb husband or wife for you. Because maybe you guys care too much what other people think. You guys could also be dealing with someone who cares too much what other people. It's gonna work out. And someone just may be tired and deciding to just, or some of you guys may have someone that physically, earthly, that you held to a certain standard. And I feel like that's like, if you guys have Gemini places, go watch Gemini's video, because I talked to Gemini about this. That you hold them to the standard of what a partner should be. So some of you guys may be trying to get this person back, or you keep trying to find people who are like them or constantly comparing. Because maybe you need to love people for what they really have to offer, what they really can teach you, what they can really bring to you. And I'm pulling all your most angel oracle cards before I show them to you. Okay. Because before I talk about this, let's just talk about what it's like to be on the receiving end of a person who constantly judges someone off. And this doesn't have to be Taurus who's doing it. Maybe this will be the person that you guys are dealing with. They always make you feel like you don't have enough. And this, you don't have enough. You know, constantly picking at maybe the way you look because maybe it doesn't fit this person's criteria. Feeling like there's something wrong with you because the person that you may adore so much that you want to give everything to doesn't look at you that way. Like you don't stand a fucking chance. Yeah, that's some of you guys who are dealing with the Cancer. Go watch Cancer's video. If you have Gemini's with duplicity, go watch Gemini's video. If you guys are dealing with a Gemini, go watch Gemini's video. It's agonizing. Because you know you're not supposed to think those thoughts. No, I'm a good person. I'm cute. I'm handsome. You know, I have things going for myself. It just may not be coming into culmination right now. But I know I'm right there. It's close. But then why do I have to prove myself that I'm somebody before you can see me as something? Is it a status thing? Is it a, like, what is it? And the person may have a hard time then being themselves because they don't even know who to be. Because they want you so. And this doesn't have to be, and this could be just a recurrent issue for Taurus or just whatever. It doesn't have to be something that's currently going on. Like, did I say something wrong? Did I do something wrong? Did I not say enough? Should I take the opportunity to say that they think too much? So let's look at your cards. Release your ex. It's time to clear energy. Like I said, some of you guys may have an ex or someone that you may have had that you think may have gotten away or whatever, and you hold them to the standard of what you want all your partners to be like, whether you consciously know this or not. Like I said, this could be someone that you're dealing with, Taurus. Like I said, don't take this shit personal. Passion, and it's safe for you to love. Some of you guys want somebody it's safe for you to love and be passionate with, but that physical stuff is not going to get you this. Or some of you guys only look for the physical. That maybe the size of somebody's wallet or purse gets you hot, or the fact that people are supposedly have everything going for themselves. Just because a person has a nice car, has a job, has, you know, everything going on physically, they look good or whatever, does not mean they have the alright spirit. they could be tainted on the inside and drag you down. But you wouldn't know that because some people focus so much on that crap that doesn't matter. It's safe for you to love. I know somebody's gonna be like, yeah, but you can't pay your bills with love. Well, why are you looking for someone to pay your bills? But anyway. And religious factors. Your religious upbringing, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Some of you guys maybe the person that you feel stuck with or someone that you may be overlooking maybe or keep overlooking because these people may be way different than you. They may not fit in your lifestyle. They may not even look the way you want them to look. They may not be the same ethnicity or race or culture or etc. etc. They may be have an age difference, whatever. Someone just may be more spiritual than you or more religious than you or have practiced a different religion or spirituality, and you guys are having a hard time accepting them or them you because it's different. It doesn't fit, it doesn't match, it doesn't mesh. Honestly, I try my hardest to get through this reading and not cry. So I'm proud of myself. Because I know how this feels to be on the receiving end. To feel like you can't stand a fucking chance. No matter what you do. It almost comes like this repetitive thing, like the person keeps trying and trying and trying and trying and trying. And it's like nothing seems to work. To the point where you can't even speak. Like the words don't come out. It's never enough. Like I said, this could work either way. But Taurus, there's a lot to think about this month. What is really important? What in a person is really important? What in a partner is something that you should value that isn't an earthly concern or a physical concern? Nothing. Is it anything? Does it not involve anything material? If some of you guys don't have an answer, it's because you have some soul searching to do in your religious path or your spiritual path. That maybe you need to find yourselves to know what you really want out of the person, other than something material or something physical. Or that maybe you guys are afraid that you can't find something real. So you're like, you know what, I'm gonna get the best suitor that I can at least live comfortable with. The universe doesn't allow you to live comfortably. Sorry. Especially when you may want to live comfortably with somebody else's life partner. It doesn't work that way. You have to, the orders for this relationship to work, you're going to have to find the person that is for you and only meant for you. So you can't find the best suit and you can live comfortable because you feel like you can't find something real. You don't have an option to not find something real, or you're just going to be, and you can actually find the person you're supposed to be with and be unhappy because you haven't found yourself yet. You don't know what real is yet. So, Taurus, take the time to find you. Because even if you do find the person that you're supposed to be with, she will never be fucking happy until, like, they will never be like enough until you feel like you're enough or you have enough within yourself. Or you found you yet to know what to value. You know. I hope I wasn't too hard on some of you guys. I know some of you guys aren't doing this. Some of you guys, the person that you're dealing with is doing this. But either way, apply it where it fits. But I hope I wasn't too hard on you guys. Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. I know who mine is. Like I said, I watched a lot of reads out here to feed your head with a lot of garbage. Because they make twin flames sound like some soulmate shit. And soulmates, you have many of those. So let's not get carried away. I don't want you to go putting in mad effort into somebody that may not be worth it. The goal is to work on you, and if things fall in line, they fall in line. But I just also want you to just start when you're meeting people. Have better discernment. And not hold one person to one single standard. And I think I said this in Gemini in the video. We are made in our own individual molds. So each person have their own standard of what their highest form could be or what they have potential to be. We're not held to one standard of what accomplishment, what success, what beauty, what all beauty, you know. We're not held to one standard of it. That person has their own standard. And remember, beauty comes from within. I've met some of the most gorgeous women, the most handsome men, and they had no substance. And all you get is a physical relationship. All you get is a relationship that looks good, but there's something inside of you that's just not fulfilled. Because maybe what you really fulfill you may not be to your standard. So, or it seems too difficult, or you're difficult. Or it seems too confusing. The best things in life aren't easy. Remember that. So if your relationship is too smooth, more likely than not, it's not real. But if it's too turbulent, then it might be a karmic soulmate. So let's not quote me, you know, let's not be too literal about it. It might be a karmic soulmate. It's gonna vary. But Taurus, I hope I wasn't too hard on you guys, and I'm probably gonna tap out for the night. I don't feel like I need to do any more readings tonight. I'll probably do Aries, Aquarius, and Pisces tomorrow if I'm not busy. And I will talk to you guys in, I was about to say May, June. Take it easy. Roll all this in your brain a few times. And let's check back in next month.